Let's start. Today we will see how to use the Room library for SQLite in Kotlin Android. Let's see the project structure. In the build.gradle file, we add the Kotlin capped plugin. Then, we set up the view binding. Then, we integrated the Room library. Here we have the main activity, a model class, and a database manager class, a DAO class. And in the UI, we have an activity_main.xml file, which is the layout of the main activity. Let's see the UI. In the activity_main.xml file, we have some edit texts to insert, update, and delete some data in the database. Few buttons like the Insert Data button, Retrieve button, Update button, and Delete button. Let's see the Kotlin code now. This is the model class. This is the table name. This is the primary key. The auto-generate attribute is set to true, so that the primary key, which is the ID, would be auto-increment. The string called name is the data to be inserted, retrieved, updated, and deleted from the database. This is the data access object DAO interface. This class has various functions to insert, retrieve, update, and delete data, where we have written SQL queries. The onConflict strategy replaces attribute means, if the data to be inserted already exists in the database, then this attribute replaces the original data. These are the imports. This is the database manager class. This is the table to be inserted into the given database. And the database version number is initially set to 1. This is the data member. This is how we set up the database, by giving the database some name. These are the imports. This is the main activity that implements the onClick listener interface that handles the onClick events of the buttons. These are the data members. In the onCreate function, first, we set up the view binding. Then, we set the onClick listener of the buttons. Then we get the database instance, an executor service, and a handler instance to perform the database tasks in the background thread. When the Insert Data button is clicked, we call the Insert function. When the Retrieve Data button is clicked, we call the Retrieve function. When the Update Data button is clicked, we call the Update function. When the Delete Data button is clicked, we call the Delete function. This is the Insert function. Here first we create a background thread using the executor service and perform the data insertion task in this background thread. And then post the confirming toast in the main thread using the handler. This is the Retrieve function. Here first we create a background thread using the executor service and perform the data retrieval task in this background thread. And then post the confirming toast in the main thread using the handler. This is the Update function. Here first we create a background thread using the executor service and perform the data update task in this background thread. And then post the confirming toast in the main thread using the handler. This is the Delete function. Here first we create a background thread using the executor service and perform the data delete task in this background thread. And then post the confirming toast in the main thread using the handler. Let's run the app. So that's it. That's how you can use the Room library for SQLite in Kotlin Android. Thanks for watching.